everybody, today I'm going to be demonstrating our Mineral Touch Foundation from YOUnique in the color Taffeta. That's my shade. So I'm just going to get right into it. I've already primed my face with Glorious Eye and Face Primer. So I'm just going to open my foundation. I've already shaken it, so it's all good to go. Empty the dropper, and then I always dip it back in just to make sure that I get it a good thing. I'm going to drop a couple of drops on here and then go to town. I kind of like to blot first. And then I start to rub in. I really do enjoy the scent of this. It kind of smells to me like candy. A couple people have told me that it has a floral scent, but I don't really smell floral. I smell more of the candy scent. We're just going to rub this in. I wish I could show you with the liquid foundation brush from YOUnique, but I jumped the gun and none of my stuff has come in yet. But I just couldn't hold off on making a video. It's such a great product, and let me tell you, a couple of drops goes a long way with literally all of their products. I have had really good luck with their rose water toner as well. I feel like it really does shrink your pores, which is a really good thing. Okay, I'm just going to get a couple more drops on there because it's not as deep of a coverage as I like. And then again, I'm just going to come in and cover what didn't get covered the first round. This is my very first video, so I apologize if I say a lot. If anybody knows me, I'm kind of a shy person too, so the fact that this is going out for everybody to see is kind of freaking me out a little bit, not gonna lie. Okay. I think that looks pretty good. I'm gonna put a little bit more here. I scrubbed my face before this video, so I'm a little red. I'm just adding another drop to my droppers. From my dropper, not to my dropper. And don't forget your neck, ladies. This helps to cover if you either go a shade too light or too dark. If you put it on your neck, no one usually can tell. Okay. So this is the kind of coverage you get. My lighting is kind of, oh, I got something on there. My lighting is kind of off because I don't have a natural light today. And it does dry to like a powdery finish. So it's very smooth and silky. I just got done doing our foundation tutorial with the Mineral Touch Foundation from YOUnique. And I thought, why not do my whole eyes? And that way you get kind of a demonstration of the eyeshadows as well as the mascara. But I think I'm going to do the mascara in a separate video. That way I can kind of use them in two different places. So what I'm going to do is first use our eye primer. And this stuff is amazing. A little dab goes a long way, people. I'm not even kidding you. It'll be enough to do both my eyes and then some. I probably almost have too much on there. I kind of just touch my fingers together to kind of disperse it. And then pat it on my eye all the way up in my brow bone. And then I'll come into the other eye. And I'm using my camera on my phone as a mirror. So I apologize. I sometimes bring it down from the tear duct a little bit too. Because sometimes I like to put some powder down there. Okay, so next I'm going to be working from the Moodstruck Addiction Shadow Palette number 1. You can kind of see the one on there. And I'm going to take the first color. I've used this, so it's kind of dirty. The first color I'm going to use is the Elated. And I'm going to be using that right underneath my brow bone. So I'm going to take our YOUnique Angle Shadow Sponge and Sponge Brush. There's the Angle Shadow Brush, and there's these. And I just want to give it some definition a little bit. Okay, now I'm going to take a little more on the other side. And move that in there. Okay, next I'm going to take Brassy, and I'm going to sweep it on my whole lid from the underneath where I put Elated down to my eyelash line. I like this Brassy color because it is a shimmer. So using the primer first, it really makes the eyeshadows pop. Okay, and using a primer for your eyes is like the foundation for your face. You want to make sure that it's on your eye before you put your eyeshadow on because it sets that makeup like concrete. Okay, so I have Brassy on my eyes from under where I put the Elated all the way down to my lash line. And next I like to add a little definition in the crease in the corner, and then I also like to come back through and put a little in the inside because I kind of have bigger eyes, so I like to make them up here a little smaller. So I'm going to take Zealous. It's the last color in the Addiction palette. And I'm a little dabbled. Yeah, I have too much on the brush, I know. And I just rub that in my crease. Blot it kind of, just so it's where I want it to be before I start sweeping it. This gives your eye a three-dimensional look, especially if you have kind of sunken in eyes like me. I like to make sure that they're defined. So you can kind of see the difference. There's almost a cast of shadow. That's what I like when I put my makeup on. Same thing, I'm going to take Zealous and dab it in the crease. And then I swipe. I don't know about you, but when I put on my makeup, my eyes always look like they're on two different people. They never look the same. And then I take whatever's left on my brush and I kind of just sweep the inside of my tear duct to kind of blend it all together. Okay. I went a little crazy over here blending, so I'm just going to take my finger and kind of wipe that off. Okay. Alrighty. And since I put a darker color on, even though I started with a lighter color, I come back and I put that lighter color on. I just make sure I kind of wipe my brush off a little bit. I usually just use a paper towel or a napkin or a tissue. So I'm coming back in with that first color, Elated. So it's this one right here. And I'm just gonna make sure that you can't really tell where the dark starts in a definitive line. So you're gonna kind of make sure that it looks smoked out a little bit. And then I also take Elated just on the very corner of my brush, and I just dab it in the center of my tear duct right off of it. I don't have any YOUnique eyeliners on hand, so I'm just going to kind of skip that step, and then I'll come back on here and I'll have a tutorial on how I do my mascara. Okay everybody, I'm back with the eyeliner on, and now I'm going to be demonstrating our YOUnique Moodstruck 3D Fiber Lashes. It comes in a nice little carrying case. In that carrying case there is 2 sized containers. The larger one is the transplanting gel, and the smaller one is the natural fibers. What they recommend how you put it on is one eye at a time. That way you can ensure that it is a wet application, because if you try to put the fibers on dry mascara or transplanting gel, it won't stick. So first, it's kind of a nice little wand too. This is what the wand looks like. It's just a regular wand, and then you're going to sweep that on, making sure you get it from root to tip. I'm praying right now that I do not jab myself in the eye or make a mess on my face with it. Okay, so that is one coat, and while it's still wet, you want to grab your fibers, and then you're going to sweep them from the middle of the shaft of your eyelash to the tip. You don't want to put too many fibers on in one application, because the transplanting gel won't be able to get onto the natural fibers and stick them to your lashes. So you want to make sure that you're doing just a few sweeps of the natural fibers before you do transplanting gel. You can always come back in and put multiple layers of both, but every time you do, you have to make sure that it's a wet transplanting gel and then the dry fibers, and then you have to seal it with transplanting gel. So I have the dry fibers on my eye, so now I'm going to put another coat of the transplanting gel on. That way it seals all the natural fibers in. And this one you can go ahead and start at the base of your eyelashes and then sweep up. I like to do one down, because that way you know for a fact that those fibers are not going to go anywhere. Okay, right away next to my natural lash, you can tell that there is a big difference. I do enjoy this mascara a lot, actually. I'm going to do my other eye in the mascara that I normally use, just so you guys can kind of see the difference. I never thought I'd be doing my makeup on camera for people to see. The fibers do add mass to your lashes, so it does make them appear to be thicker and fuller. So that's how I normally put on my mascara, and I normally only put on one coat, and then I'm out the door. So you can definitely tell the difference. I don't know if you can see the difference or not in the camera, so I guess we'll see. And then yes, that is my finished look. I can't wait to get in my other products so I can show you guys more. I do have cream shadows that I want to do a tutorial on soon, so check back and I will be having some more videos on here. I almost forgot to share with you my favorite part of my makeup routine, which is doing my lips. I never really use lip liner. I have one coming in my next shipment, but today I will be showing you guys the Stiff Upper Lip Stain in the color Sultry. I never really did dark colors on my lips before, but why not, you know? So this is, let me show you the little samples that we get in our new presenters kit. They're little small ones, and they come in a kit of, I believe, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All of the colors that we currently have come in the sample kit, in the sample size. So these are the ones that I have been kind of testing out and trying new things about. So this is Sultry Lip Stain. It's very liquidy. I do enjoy the lip stain more than lipstick in general. I haven't tried YOUnique's lipstick yet, but I do care for the lip stain because it stays on longer for me. So I just kind of, I'm afraid to talk because I'm afraid to get it out of line. So I sweep it on, and then I kind of, you saw me rub them together. I'm gonna come back and do my Cupid's bow. Okay. So I have that on, and I just kind of come in and I kind of, it's drying right now. It does dry to a matte finish. It's not very sticky. I mean, right now it is because it's still drying. A lot of the other lip stains right now on the market, they are very sticky and gunky. And I actually tried one where it's like, it was cakey. So when you shut your mouth, it came off my top lip and stuck to my bottom lip. YOUnique is not like that. I love YOUnique products. A lot of the times you'll buy a darker lip gloss or lip stain or lipstick, and it'll make your teeth look yellow. All of the YOUnique products I have never had that issue with. They make your teeth look white. They're just plain amazing. So if you're very interested in YOUnique products and you'd like to see more, I will have more videos for you. If you'd like to try any of the products, please message me. And then if you'd like to join my team, message me as well.